Hi, good evening, everyone. Okay, today we are in week 3, group 1, going to discuss about our second topic, which is we already decided in our first group discussion. Uh, it will be a smartphone. So today we are going to discuss about a smartphone. Let me start with the smartphone's introduction. A smartphone is a cell phone that lets you do more than make a phone calls and send text messages. Smartphone can browse the internet and run software programs like a computer. Smartphones use a touchscreen to allow users to interact with them. There are thousands of smartphones, apps including games, personal use, and business use programs that all run on the phone. The pictures is an example of the Apple iPhone, one of the most popular smartphone availability today. Anyone?
Mobile computing devices usually share the characteristics discussed previously, but some have specialized function. Some common uses of mobile smartphones are voice and video calling, such as Mariama say internet browsing. Okay. And the characteristic of mobile phones is there is a great variety of smartphones, small enough to be carried easily, operates without a physical connection to electricity, uses a battery to store power, able to send and receive information wirelessly using our cellular data, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. Features a user interface such as touchscreen or keyboard. Include internal data storage like 1 terabyte, 256 GB, 512 GB. Often includes communication function for our voice or video calling. May include the sensor to record and store information such as the camera, compass, or our activity monitor.
As I would like to touch the important or the needs of the handphone or mobile in the business perspective, which in every business is regardless of industry, they needs to stay updated with the new mobile trend. Okay, this is especially important for the companies with a mobile presence, such as an app or the mobile site. Okay, whether you are a mobile app developer or you are run a local pizza shop, it is important to stay educated in the mobile space. But with so many channels of important information, at your fingertips, it can be difficult to determine what trends are legitimate and which ones are just a fake or a fake news in the mobile phone. Okay, we are seeing a lot more and more advances in artificial intelligence, especially in the mobile industry. Some of the AI software that we are familiar with are such as Siri, Cortana, Alexa, or the Google Assistant. As a result, you'll be able to target the users better by and generate more revenue with a relevant advertisement via the mobile phone or handphones.
Yes, thank you everyone. I would like to also add on some important details of a smartphone. So when we say a smartphone, what is actually a smartphone? A smartphone is actually a mobile phone, a phone that we can carry around without any wires, which also integrates part of a computer as well into the phone. So that you don't also have to carry, your laptop or your desktop along with you wherever you go. So it allows you to work smart, right? I don't know whether that's one of the reason why it's called a smartphone, but I would assume that should be the reason. And so this is what a smartphone is, and people appreciate smartphone because of um how long the battery lasts. It can last you up to 6 to 10 hours, depends on the usage of how long you use your phone, and also the speed. I think smartphones are very fast and much more faster than using a desktop or a laptop. And It has excellent camera. You don't even need to carry a camera around these days. You just need your phone and you can take really good quality pictures. I've seen a lot of photographers using their smartphones to take good photos, of whatever moments that they want to take. And it also, I would say that a smartphone also has plenty of storage space. So you get to keep all your memories, the pictures and all that in your phone. And the storage amount is really large.
Yes, thanks, Melinda. That's I agree with you. It's like all in one machine, right? So you can even do your work on your phone. Although it's not as convenient as it is with if you do work with a PC or a laptop, but you still can do your work on your phone, and it's important, to have a smartphone in this era. It has been built, primarily to strengthen the way people interact with each other, and the development of technology for smartphones have modernized to such an extent. But although all these are very useful, are very convenient for us actually, some people might worry about their privacy, and as Miss Amelia have said earlier, the AI. So the AI has come such a way that it can analyze people's browsing behavior and stuff, until to the extent where you have targeted ads in your phones. So that might be, some, but it is, you when you buy your phone, when you uh, sign in into your Google accounts in your phone, you have already somewhat, consented for them to use your data. So, but some people, don't really read about it. So, and some people, are very worried about their privacy using their phones. It is essential to have a phone, but it also can, might be dangerous for some of us. Yeah. So that's my opinion, I think.
And I agree with you, Atlan. Smartphone have become our useful for everyday commuting. Today, we can access the live traffic situation on our smartphone and take appropriate decision to reach on time. Many apps provide navigation assistance to a stranded driver or someone who wants to get to a particular place. Then, applying for job, sharing your curriculum, which has become so easy with the use of smartphones. With 24 hours access to the internet or Wi-Fi, there is no time foundation, and we can also apply for a new job even in the middle of night. Apart from it, one also has a 24/7 access to the development around the world. Another daily use importance of smartphone is that can be used as an entertainment device. Whenever we get bored of routine work or during the break, there are a number of things you can do on our smartphones to relax. One can listen music, watch movies, or just watch the video of one's favorite song.
Actually, this smartphone is really advantage for people who are using it, but they also got some disadvantages, like such as health problems. Most importantly for our eyes, people when using at night the smartphone, the light will be affect your eyes. Some more nowadays, actually smartphone is very easy to communicate to a person or family member who are far away from us. Even at Australia, New Zealand also we can communicate with them by video calling, phone calling. Actually, it's making people still have a relationship by communicate. Nowadays, it's really making people very easy and still have a good relationship. But the same time, for people surrounding us facing difficulty in communication. People are now very busy in using phones, like installing apps like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. They are entertaining by themselves by using this type of apps in their smartphones, and they are forget to communicate with the people who are surrounding us. It's actually very sad, because nowadays smartphone take over all our activities just in our hand. These days, actually, those days, kids are like to play at the ground, painting, do some things like actually really healthy for their future. But nowadays, kids, even though kids using YouTube while eating their lunch or dinner, parents are giving smartphones to them. So it's actually it's not good for their future smartphones. They have to use the smartphones in better way, not like every time we giving a smartphone to our kids for something that they want to do for us. Actually, they can give smartphones to learn something, not for avoid from their not eating or for their adamant.
Yeah,
This is
I think
what I think so.
yeah, I agree with you, Mariama. The key is
Mm.
moderation, because addiction for kids like the Gen Z kids now is very quite worrying lah. So
Mm.
it's a key that parents have parental controls over children's mobile phone use. Yeah. So yeah, if
So
anyone
when
wants to add any points, yeah.
yeah, I would like to add. So when we talk about smart watches, we are spoiled with choices. We have from the high range, and we also have the mid range, and we also have the low range. Everybody can afford a smartphone. It depends on your camera, what would you like. It also depends on your budget, how much you can afford. And it also depends on what type of functions do you want your smartphone for. So we have a lot of brands out there, like Samsung, Apple, Oppo, Huawei. Yeah. So there's so many brands out there these days, and it's growing on a daily basis, so that a lot of people are able to I mean, able to afford a smartphone. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we have uh, give our points. So I think it's time up for our discussion. So might I conclude that phones are essential in our daily life. Although we do need moderation in our use of handphones. So yeah. So I would like to thank my group members for their participation, for their active participation. So we will see each other again next week to discuss on the third gadget, which is tablet. So thank you all, and see you next week.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you.
you.